Now that we know the concept of Crew AI, let us dive into the practical side. Crew AI is a Python-based framework, so we will have to work with Python here. I will try to keep the steps simple and explain everything in detail in this lecture, so that even if you are not a software developer, you will be able to follow along and successfully set up your own AI agents. Also, one thing we have to note is that the goal of the course is not to teach you Python or software programming. Learning to program and becoming proficient at it is a journey that can take months or even years of practice. And fortunately, there are plenty of resources available online if you decide you want to pursue that path. And here, to set up our AI agents, you need not become an expert in Python. I will guide you through the specific steps and commands required to create, configure, and deploy your team of AI agents. So whether you are completely new to programming or have some prior experience, you should be able to follow along as we explore how to harness the power of Crew AI for real-world applications. So let's get started with building our own crew of AI agents. To make this possible, we will need a large language model that our agents can interact with. So large language models, or LLMs, form the backbone of this setup, as they have ability to process natural language, generate text, and make decisions. When building multi-agent systems such as Crew AI, each agent requires a model that can interpret instructions given in human language, communicate effectively with other agents, and generate responses or perform tasks based on the data it receives. Without an LLM, the agents would lack the ability to process the nuanced natural language and interactions needed for collaborative tasks. The LLM acts as a brain that drives intelligent behavior across the crew of agents. Along with the LLM, we will use a Python script that will help us set up our own agents. So for that, first, let's install Python on our computer. And this is a straightforward process. You can search for Python on python.org. You will find the installable file under downloads. And here, typically it will show the latest stable version of Python and you can download it. The download will begin automatically. It's a small file, about 25 MB. You can click on it to begin the installation process. The Python setup window will appear. You can click on Customize Installation here. It shows that Python document, pip, that will help you in other Python packages install will all be downloaded along with an IDE, that is an integrated development environment called idle, as well as test suite and PyLauncher. You can keep all this checked and move on to the next screen. Here it says that it will associate files with py extension to Python and add Python to the environment variables, and also shows where on your computer Python will get installed. Here also you can keep the default check-ins and click on install. Once the installation is done, click close. To verify that Python has been installed successfully, we can go to Start menu and type CMD to open the command prompt. Click on it and the command prompt opens. In the command prompt, type the following command. Type py and press enter and it opens the Python shell. We can test it by using a simple command like print in brackets and quotes hello Python and press enter, and we will see that the output is printed as well. Or we can do a simple mathematical addition. I will put 3 plus 5 and press enter and it shows me the result as 8. Also, since we installed idle, we can go to Start menu and type idle and click on open to launch it. We can write and run Python programs easily from here. And we can use any IDE or integrated development environment tool to work with Python. These IDEs provide a comprehensive interface for writing, debugging, and testing the code. An IDE typically offers features such as code editors, syntax highlighting, debugging tools, and integrated terminal support, making coding more efficient, easy, and organized. Some of the most popular IDEs for Python are Visual Studio Code, Idle, and even online tool Jupyter Notebooks. But in order to work with Python, we don't even need an IDE. We can save the Python script with a .py extension and run it from command prompt itself. So let's test our Python installation with a simple hello world. So create a file with a .py extension. So I will create a text file and I can just rename it as testpython.py. Inside the file, I can type print in brackets and quotes my first file and save the file. Now we go back to command prompt and navigate to the location where the file is stored. And we can do this with the cd or change directory command. So type cd space and copy the location here and press enter. Now to run the Python file, we need to type Python space and then name of the file. And press enter. And the result is that I get the output printed, my first file. Now since Python is all set up, next we have to set up working with a large language model.